And we're getting started on our Great Wall here. China loves that. 4 era score for this one little fort here. 1 little fort, 4 era score, guys. That's how we do it. And our pike and shot's taking damage. More peace offerings from Genghis. Okay, looks like our musketmen survived and the pike and shot survived. Now, I don't see them surviving another turn. So why don't we go pillage, get our 200 science. That's awesome. And there's nothing you can pillage, is there? So run away. And you know what, Genghis? Now let's make some peace. Oh, you'll give me gold too? So yeah, let's do 11 per turn. I'm super happy with that, Genghis. Nice doing business with you. Nice doing wars as well. Now, my pike and shots end up in a bad spot, but not the end of the world. That's fine. We can actually make some decent Great Walls action going on here. Now, look at this. We've actually got a wall from the mountain. How genius is that? Oh, man, tornado here by our wonder. Let's hope nothing bad happens to the city or our friendly traders. So we got the Natter improved in Changsha. 1 more builder charge to go. But actually, down here in Shenyang, we're building out builders with 6 builder charges. And this guy, he's heading over here to Guangzhou to get started on the Great Wall. Speaking of the Great Wall, Changsha, where all of the Mongol attention seems to happen. We're not dealing with this sort of thing again, man. I've got a decent Great Wall made already, and I want to get 1 more put down here to make a Great Wall triangle of the Illuminati. Anyways, our war's done, so we can put in conscription to reduce the unit maintenance. Frescoes still working wonders for us. I do want to get out on the seas more and actually use some good Diplo cards and meet some city-states. It seems to only be 1 here down to the south, but we'll keep searching with our galley. Man, Genghis, why are you trying to start stuff, dude? We just made peace. I destroyed you. Pillaged all your stuff. Another 6 build trader. Sorry, not trader. Another 6 build builder coming out here. We'll have them fix up the lands just over here. Shenyang, I do want you to buy this tile. And we're going to at least place down a industrial zone here. This is going to provide bonuses to Beijing, Shenyang, the city of course, Guangzhou, and Shanghai. Hey, look at that. Our bud Magnus is back on the map. Let's put you in Changsha. I'm waiting to harvest out this stone because there's no point harvesting it and then this tile just being bad. I need another builder. So let's wait the 5 turns. Granary complete in Shanghai. I was thinking about rushing for some theater square stuff. Oh, in the session, actually, it's not with the era. It's just World Congress sessions, 17 turns. Yeah, but the theater square is 25, so I won't be able to take advantage of that bonus. You know what, let's place it down to lock in the price anyways. But then we'll swap back to the library for some rewards in the short term. Finally going to have our harbor here in Guangzhou. First thing, go right for that lighthouse, man. It's only going to take 4 turns, and that's going to bump up our housing big time. Now, the housing is already pretty high because we have a governor sitting in here right now. And I believe governors are giving 3 housing out right now due to some boosts we got earlier in the game. But I don't need to always have a governor sitting in here. That's not very sustainable. No, we lost the Great Library here in Taiwan. That's a dang shame. Now, it looks like we were able to recover a lot of this 244 production. The question is, what do you put that into? On the east side here, these tiles are all really nice and getting great bonuses from their charming appeal. However, on the west side, the charm's not as good and the tiles are worse. So maybe we get some kind of industrial zone down over here. I do want the Changsha Theater Square to place down here next to the other theater square and an already existing entertainment complex. Wow, this is tough, man, because I want wherever it goes to have many cities in its range. And this tile right here where I want to put the theater square, it's got a good adjacency bonus. Plus, it reaches all the way down to Guangzhou. It touches Shenyang and Changsha. The question is really, would Changsha build an industrial zone soon? It's 13 turns away from even growing big enough to do so. And how long is it going to take to actually build this stuff out anyways? Taiwan's a super strong production city. You know what? I'm just going to have to get rid of this tack here. I'm sorry to the theater square gods, but we have to go industrial zone. We've got industrialization coming up in 6 turns as well. We're not going to get the 2 workshops, but we got to start getting factories in here and really buffing up our city's production. Natural history unlocked, finally. Okay, we got some upgrades for our entertainment complexes and an archaeologist. We are really going to like using that. Unfortunately, the only cities who's got them here, like Jian, I think they can build an archaeologist. Yeah, right there. It takes a lot of turns, and this guy's already building a spy. The city's then got to get onto their industrial zone. I kind of messed up building the spy in this city. But archaeologists will take a minute to get out. That said, we have so many antiquity sites just over here. I see 4. At least with a secondary prize, we will get ourselves some gypsum. That's a lot of production too from that tile. Thank you. Speaking of that industrialization though, we've got a workshop coming up here in Taiwan, and this city has got the maximum production. 44 here, Beijing only at 35, and Shenyang 24. So the city is my #1 horse to actually get the workshop out. Factory, coal power plant ASAP. Look at that, 8 antiquity sites. I didn't realize it showed up with a leaf here. 8 of them in my lands. Renaissance in 3 turns. Luckily, we just hit normal age. And I think I still have the builder card here. I do, so let's go ahead and buy a builder. Costs a lot of money, but we need builders. And this city here with Liang, we get an extra charge. And we'll move those builder guys east. That builder can come to Beijing. And this other guy can try and improve some of the tiles here around Shanghai. There's not a whole lot going on here. Armory completed here in Changsha, so we can get military engineers. Where are those guys? I don't think we can get railroads just yet, but that'll be nice soon. I see what the growth issue was. It was the lack of housing. So we got a granary. That'll just take 3 turns to finish off. Another spy neutralization. Bengali's getting destroyed. And I wonder who's doing this to me, man. It must be the Mongols. When I was fighting here in Changsha, I noticed they were getting plus 12 combat strength from intel. And at least in Guangzhou, I can admire my nice Great Wall of China. Beautiful. It goes all the way through the mountains here. You can't see, but it does go underground through the mountains, I promise. Oh man, new war going down between Japan and the Mongols. I got to keep an eye on that because I want to keep my guy in the game. Looking at the military score, though, it looks like Hojo's actually got the better military strength. Either way, I'm going to denounce this guy. Just because he annoys me anyways. Get out of here, bud. Lighthouse finally completed here in Guangzhou, so it can actually become a full-on good city. Let's swap over these 2 tiles because it's honestly earned it, man. You don't need to focus gold. Just focus on food and production, dude. We need you to grow to be a super high-level, high-pop city. Speaking of beast cities, what about this mausoleum at Halicarnassus? Now, this has been available for a very long time. Check it out. Defensive tactics. That was all the way back here in the classical era, so no one seems to want it. I definitely will pick it up. Let's put it down here. Get rid of this wheat, and in 31 turns, that should be ours. Now that we're working these super strong tiles, 4 yields. Sorry, 4 production, 4 production, 3 production. Only 31 turns. Granary completed here in Changsha. I'm so glad somebody has got somewhere to build something. I'm going to harvest out this quarry. With Magnus, it'll give me a trader instantly. And then plenty of production towards something new, like a new builder. Now with this trader, I can go to Sendai and start picking up 3 culture per turn. That'll expand my borders. And hopefully we can pick up as many of these tiles between us and the Mongols as possible. Beijing's completed its art museum, and just check out with this card here, frescoes. That's gonna be an extra 2 great artist points. Let's see how that race is going for us here. When it comes to great writers, Brazil is just crushing it, man. Almost double us over here with artists. Looks like I'm gonna be getting the next one, and I'm kind of close with everyone else too, but the writers are tough. Musicians, not as much competition for this one, but again, I'm sort of halfway behind the leader there. Anyways, the city has 2 turns for industrialization to come out, or for that second workshop to be complete. You know what? I can swap off of industrialization. I don't need this. Instead, let's get printing for the fun of it. And we can spend 2 turns in Beijing going after a builder. World enters the industrial era. You better watch out. I'm at a normal age, but we got printing. That's going to help us with some tourism when we actually get to that. Looks like we got a lot of other normal ages around us. The Japanese are one notable mention that did not make normal era. I think, again, the Dracones is attractive, but my galley's like half health exploring the seas. Let's go Heartbeat of Steam so we can just make some industrial era buildings. Like broadcast centers, we're going to want those. We're going to want research labs. And that'll give us a bunch of era score. Over here in Changsha, we're still building out the Great Wall. And the city itself is still waiting for growth so we can get another building going. Guangzhou, another trade route to the Japanese. Let's get that culture up, guys. And it looks like we've got a theater square heist opportunity here in Korla. Let's go, great artist. Come on down to my lands. We got a great spot for you to use your stuff. Wow, what a great piece. Very Chinese. Spring morning in the Han Palace. That does look like a good thing. Spy finally complete in Jian. We gotta get to work on this industrial zone, man, right now. Speaking of industrialization, new city-state quest. Get the Eureka for industrialization, and I think, you know what? I'll get that right about now. Did I hit it? Did I hit it? Hey, there we go. City-state quest complete. We got industrialization, and it looks like we've got coal a couple places right here on my builder. Great timing, buddy. Oh wait, you already built the mine. Couldn't have done better. 1 more coal in my land somewhere. All right, let's get a build over there and build ourselves a mine. The Great Wall will have to wait. The Japanese are sitting on my tile anyways. Great Wall is complete here in Guangzhou. No, there's no official Great Wall is complete, but that looks pretty complete to me. Beijing can get to work on the factories too. I got one coming out in 5 turns in Taiwan. That's going to be nice. Giving production to all my other nice cities around here. And I got a builder here in Beijing with the dam finally complete. I feel pretty good about making myself a farm triangle right here. Oh, hello, Wilhelmina. I finally met the other continent of Mars. Does she want to be my friend? I will definitely get an embassy with you. I'd like to make friends over here so I can sell people stuff. Mercury, do you guys not? Oh, you might have that over here, but you guys are cheap on this side. You want my borders? Nothing. I'll take your borders. How about that? 8 gold? Sure. Oh, look at this. Brazil's starting to give me their great works. Now, when I was looking at the leaders here for the great works, where's that? Great people. great writers. The Brazilians are really strong. Oh no, that's Mongolians with 20. I swear Brazilians were good at something though. Artists, no, not the best. It looks like to be the Mongolians that are the real culture issue here. Wow, look at this poulter here. The Netherlands must love their start. Wilhelmina also Niter for great works. Very interesting. I am giving up some coal. You know what? Coal might be exactly what these people are after. Good thing I set my builder directly there to get some. And if I build a camp, does that mess up the appeal? It doesn't look like I messed it up too much. These are still all breathtaking. Okay. There's definitely plenty of things still to build down here. We got a farm triangle on the way. Qiying, finishing up their final great work to Redcliffe. I really love these old Chinese landscapes. They're quite beautiful. Wow, how's this guy still 1 horses luck 4? He's giving me a lot of stuff for that. You can just have all of them, man. Okay, how much? 50? Let's do that. For 14 gold per turn, something wrong with this Norwegian guy. Look at that, more great works for the Niter. All these things that I'm pulling out of the ground. You know what? Maybe I should swap out that government card to start getting more Niter, more coal. Does that actually exist? Yeah, right here. More Niter, more coal. Let's see if we got a civics we can get for 1 turn. Theology, brilliant. We'll swap that in. Beautiful farm triangle, finally completed in Beijing. An 8 food rice tile, that's unreal. And don't forget our mine going down over here. People just trading me so much stuff for my coal. Xi'an's gonna race towards their coal power plant. The nearest other factory is here in Beijing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a little bit too far away to help out Shanghai. So when this factory completes in Beijing, giving the 3+ production to the neighboring cities, Xi'an and Shanghai will both be a little bit too far away to benefit. All right, theology unlocked, so we can swap out our cards. I want a drill manual so I can get more Niter, more coal out of my deposits. I'd like to keep the builder card in here. Aesthetics works out well, but for diplomatic policy cards, I'm seeing this here. Wistful, some German stuff. I'm liking this food and production because I do have this nice ally here in Japan, and I plan to make an ally with the Brazilians as well. For other diplomatic policies, let's go with Machiavellism. We get more spies going on, and look, we already have so many envoys. It's actually ridiculous. Finally, for wildcard policies, I can see myself going for Republican legacy soon, getting more amenity and housing out of those cities with walls. Sorry, cities with a district to get housing and amenity, but right now we have plenty of housing. As for envoys, Taruga here, we could almost get suzerainty, which would be sweet. Check out their special ability. 5% science boost in all cities for each different improved strategic resource they have. Now, right now I've only got 4. It takes 18 to suzerain, but that makes me want to get started with some Amani diplomat stuff going on here. We'll have you post up down here. That said, I think I'll meet a whole bunch of new city-states soon enough on the other Mars continent. There we go. Just as I said, Singapore, what would you like? An entertainment complex, we can definitely get that done. In the meantime, I'm going to slot in 3 envoys just to get those early boosts. 1 production in the capital and all the cities with workshops, and get the factory bonuses because we're building one here in Taiwan, we're building one here in Beijing, and Xi'an's getting the workshop going right now. Look at this, a spy was killed in Taiwan from the Mongolian Empire, trying to steal some tech. At least they're not getting rid of my governors. That was a real pain in the butt. I got another builder coming out of Shenyang though, and I'm gonna swap this tile because we have a builder there. I'll chop out this woods. Another builder, unlimited builder, guys. That's how we get it done around here. And we do have a ton of money. I want to save up, buy myself an archaeologist. The reason for this is there's no cards to boost your production towards them. And the city of Xi'an, it's working on factories. The dam, I believe, is completed, but it's going to have its hands full for a lot of turns. And the thing is, you can only build archaeologists in the city where you actually have the archaeological museum. Let's get these Koreans back, though, try and steal some of their tech. Hopefully our spy doesn't die as well. And look at this in Shanghai. I think we might as well get started on our farm triangle here. We can now do farms on hills. That's awesome. Oh, that's all a great work from me in Taiwan now. These guys just eating up the city. You might have just seen with the culture going through, we got the opera and ballet. That gives us the potential for the symphonies card, which is pretty good. And extra culture from huge cities with 15, but it unlocks the Bolshoi theater for us. Now, Taiwan can't actually build it. What about you, Changsha? No. The best place is maybe here in Shenyang, next to the theater square. But we've also got Xi'an. Oh, but they've got the antiquity site sitting around blocking all the stuff off, so... You know, we might not be able to get it out, but we'll see in a few turns once we get the archaeologist sent there, grabbing the stuff. The city does have quite a bit of production. Actually a Bolshoi in Beijing sounds pretty good. Anyways, I want to wait the 3 turns for the factory and then get the coal power plant after 2. But that does mean we should chop out this tile, which will speed that along. And maybe I'll give this chop also to Beijing. Let's swap over those tiles right now. Yep, we've already got it. My spy's been detected. Can he get out on foot? Oh, no, he was captured. And he's mad. Yeah, give me your Diplo favor, bud. And I'll go back and say, hey, can I have my spy? Nope, they don't want to give Mr. Spy. Okay, not bad. They do have tons of great works, though. And I wonder if they would give me some. Renaissance walls completed here in Changsha. The next goal is going to be getting towards the theater square. We'll buy out this tile. And I want to plan to put my entertainment complex down right here. That's going to make Singapore happy as well and get us another envoy here. Want a complete mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Again, we got our nice old cranes here. I like to see those. And this will make all our sea tiles so pretty. To make those even nicer too, we get shipyard. This would give us +1 production for all those coast tiles. But first I'm going to plan out my districts. I see 6 turns here for this tile. I want an entertainment complex there. With a nice adjacency bonuses going with our theater squares. Oh wait, I got this backwards. Entertainment complex goes on the bottom, theater square above. So you can get started on the entertainment complex. We'll at least put that down right now. Lock in the price, and let's swap over to monument for just 2 turns, and then we'll come on back to the entertainment complex. We can even queue it up. In Beijing, we're just about done the factory. Let's speed that up. Chop out the woods and move on to the coal power plant. What the heck, man? Why is there no overflow? That's why this game is bugged. Anyway, we got more tobacco for the cigarettes down here in Shenyang. Then we can trade it off to the Japanese so they can get through their war with sanity. Let's check in on those guys. Doesn't look like anything much is going on. I see 1 warrior monk going up against a city with walls and a skirmisher. So they don't seem that serious about taking out the Mongols. Regardless, we can finish off our beautiful farm triangle here in Shanghai. All these tiles getting worked by the city. Oh, and Phoenicia. We're meeting some more people. This is great. Our one little galley with their half health doing big work for us around the lands. I'm going to secure myself open borders, and I noticed they have so much diplomatic favor, 700. So I wonder what they will give me for Diplo favor. I'm seeing 4 gold per turn for 20 Diplo favor. Not a crazy deal, but we'll just get off a little bit of our Diplo favor. We have quite a bit. For Congress, I voted tobacco to give more amenities and great work heists to be better. Looks like recruit partisans is where it's at. And dyes won't give any amenities, which doesn't impact me, but we got conservation. That unlocks the naturalist and allows the building of a national parks. Now, I believe we have a good spot for one right over here. That said, this antiquity site might be screwing me over. And JayJen still doesn't really have the production to get the archaeologists out there. Regardless, I can build my naturalist and we'll send them there next turn. Archaeologists cost 1,600 gold, so just about 5 turns away from getting that. So with my builder here, I wanted to make the Great Triangle of China, but it didn't work out. You actually have to make them in a line, I guess. Game's a bit too smart for me. But I guess that means my builder's got some more movement. We can head over here making a new farm triangle. All right, man, let's go for it. Taruga. We're going all the way for suzerainty here. Confirming that down. Wait, hello? Hello? Should I not get vision of the city? Anyways, I hope at least the science boost works out. We're at 180 right now. Just under 180 to just over 180. Suzerain is me, but why can't I see what's going on? Very weird. It must be lying in some way to me. All right, national park opportunities. We got a couple here in Taiwan. 1 in Changsha. Changsha is doing fine for amenities. Taiwan only 2. So the way this works is you get tourism based off of your appeal in these tiles. These are all breathtaking near Yosemite, so let's get that down. National park. Oh, a nice caribou. This actually looks just like Canada, to be honest. Thanks for watching, Panda Gang. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually pay for Windows, so make sure to subscribe. Peace.